Ni hao, I'm Justin, the CEO of Browns English Language School. Ni hao, Taiwan. I would really recommend coming to Browns. I have a personal experience of Taiwan, of living there, so I always really care and find Taiwan to touch your heart. It used to be a very famous Taiwanese phrase for tourism many years ago, so I would highly recommend all Taiwanese to come. We will have a very special experience for the Taiwanese. You have a CEO who understands Taiwan probably a bit better than most people do, because I lived there for a long time. I just want to briefly introduce the campus and the school that we have. So we are Browns. We have been in the business for over 20 years. This is our 20th year anniversary, and it's a great delight. We are seen as one of the premier English language schools in Australia and in Queensland, with a very long and famous history of many partners and many schools across Queensland. We have many partners, both government and non-government partners, and we work with almost all the universities. We have direct pathways with universities, and we work with high schools, with EQI, Education Queensland International. So we act as the master agent for all EQI schools, 103 schools in Queensland, and we also have about 35 agreements with private schools in Australia. And they're some of the best private schools in Queensland. So we have great direct entrance agreements with schools like Brisbane Boys College and very high level schools. We also do multiple courses, so we do General English for ages 16 and over, and they are 25 hours each a week. It's intensive General English, and we also run various other programs, either IELTS or Cambridge or EAP programs, and these programs can help us with direct entrance into universities or into high school or into immigration or work. We also run great fun programs like the Junior Holiday Program. Junior Holiday Program starts around this time every year, and the program lasts for 6 weeks. So students can come 1 week, 2 weeks, or for the whole 6 weeks. Our high school preparation program is probably one of the most famous in Queensland. We had the contract for the longest time. We were the first people to have the contract with the government to run this school, to run this program. We've had that contract for over 10 years now.
Is this still going on?
Yes, absolutely. And so, so the contract, we started that in 2012, sorry, and we still have that contract 11 years later, which is it just shows the level of quality and the stability of the school. At the moment, around us, you can see the beautiful view behind me. Around us, we have a very nice campus. We're in the heart of Brisbane Central City. The school is quite a big school. We have 18 classrooms, and at any point in time, we have about 250 to 300 students in Brisbane. We also have another campus in Gold Coast, which is also another beautiful campus. Like this campus, it's also brand new. So both of these campuses were designed and built in the last year and a half. And after COVID, we've obviously restarted. And we now have these beautiful campuses which are designed to ensure that our students have a lot of fun, and that we keep our academic excellence and care and love for our students very close to our hearts.
Are there a lot of Taiwanese students, or what percentage?
Sure. So we're really lucky with our nationality mix. So we, I would say that between 200 to 300 students. The highest dominance of any culture we have is 12%, and that's the strongest thing. And we have, and everything else is like 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 sort of percent. So we are not dominated by any one culture.
It's equal, right?
Pretty much. But in total, we have 37 different countries who are, as of this week, who are studying with us. So people from all over the world come over. In terms of Taiwan, Taiwan is about our number 5, so I think it's about 7% of our total student population. Now that obviously goes up and down a little bit during the year, so obviously when the junior holiday program is, and for school holidays for Taiwan and summertime, they come down here, and so it goes up a little bit, but mostly during the year we have a consistent, you have enough Taiwanese to make friends, but not too many to be the same as being in Taiwan.
Right. What do they usually study?
So it depends. So it depends on the time of the year. So at the moment there'll be a lot of them will be studying the junior holiday program, study tours, but also definitely we have a lot of students who come here. Our adult students come here on working holiday visas. We also run a barista course, so that's a 5-week course, and in that course we give them 3 qualifications. So they do a qualification in responsible service of alcohol, and they get a barista certification, and they get a food and safety hygiene certificate. That 5-week course then allows all students to be ready and to start work immediately in any sort of cafe. So I mean they're nationally recognised qualifications in Australia, but obviously you can show that it's a certificate which is issued by us, but it's a nationally recognised qualification, so it has meaning across Australia.
Do you need a test like in the end of the program? Or?
No, so there's no tests in the program. What we do Browns is one of the things about Browns is we are quite a technology-backed company. And so before students arrive, we ask them to do the Browns online placement test. So students go on, and the agency can help with that. We have an account, and the students go on, and then they do a placement test. And from there, the student says, I want to do this as my goal, and that might be I want to do a barista course, or I want to do Cambridge, or whatever. And we will come back and say, you need 5, 10, 20, 30 weeks of study in order to do that. In terms of our barista course, it's a 5-week course, and we need students to be strong pre-intermediates. And so in order to do that, we can find that out on the Browns online placement test. And before they arrive, we can say, yep, you're at the right level, do the course. Or if they're not that level yet, we will say maybe you do 5 weeks English or 10 weeks English. And then once your English is up to a pre-intermediate level, then we can go into the barista course. So in terms of that, so it really is barista, it's IELTS, it's FCE, CAE, EAP 3, 4, 5, 6, and high school preparation program 2, 3, 4. And then obviously our general English course as well. We can, if students really want to, we can do one-on-one teaching, or we can do commercial teaching of English, to business English, to adults who are interested in doing a higher level course. So the majority of the campus for most of the year is adults. Probably about 80% of our students are adults. The adults and the juniors, we don't have them on the same timetable, so that they don't mix too much. Because obviously we care about our youth and the younger people, so we don't run the same timetable. So lunch breaks are different. Start time is different in the morning, so that we try and make sure that we can always see where they are, to make sure they're safe and happy and everyone's fine.
Right, but it's the same environment, right?
But the environment is the same. Yeah. And as you can see, so this is a couple of $1 million build, which is obviously a very nice location in Brisbane. And I would proudly say I think it's one of the nicest schools that I know in Queensland, if not Australia. So in terms of English ability, it doesn't matter where you are, how low or how high you are. Our job is to make sure that you get from wherever you are to whatever goal that you want to be. So if you start at a low level and you really want to become amazing at that, we're here to help make that happen. All of our teachers are highly qualified, have been teaching for a very long time, and so we are ultimately skilled at making sure that they have the best outcome and the best language ability for the students and to get to the outcome that they want.